D here from Unapologetic Instructors. Today I'll be covering the 2023 Cascadia Freightliner. Now, there's a model out that actually has the digital dashboard as an option package that you can order along with the truck itself. This version I'm covering is going to be the standard dash, but we will be bringing out a video covering what the digital dashboard looks like in the near future. That should be coming out shortly. So today I'm just going to cover some of the changes that Freightliner went and did to the Cascadia, and I think you're going to like it, especially for those who drive long distances. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and start right here on the outside. Two things that stand out immediately. I have a 22 Freightliner, and what I noticed immediately upon Jump Street was the fact that what they did around the wheelbase is totally aerodynamic. Now, the 22s don't have this section right here. Now, you may say to yourself, well, that's not, what's the big deal? Well, that has to do with wind resistance. The less or more aerodynamic the vehicle is, the less resistance you have to push through, and the less resistance you got to push through, the better your fuel mileage is going to be. So the ground effects extends up and all around the back side of the wheel, also along the front side of the wheel, forcing air to go completely down the side, giving you a better aerodynamic, which means less fuel. The second thing I noticed was the fact that it's disc brakes up front. Now that I've always thought was a good idea. Matter of fact, disc brakes cool off a lot easier, so when you're going down hills, which your front brakes tend to take the most of the strain anytime you're using stopping power, my brakes don't heat up as much as they normally would with drum brakes. That gives you better stopping power, and that gives you less chance of overheating on your brake drums, because there aren't no brake drums, they're brake discs. So safety-wise, great idea, Freightliner. Stopping-wise, more stopping power. So the tractor sits a little bit lower, more sporty looking, and of course a lot more aerodynamic. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the inside of the Freightliner. Let's go to our dashboard. What I like about the dashboard is nice and clean, everything is nice and tidy right there in front of your vision. You don't have to do a lot of searching around. Instrumentation level, nice and tight. Switches, all within hand's reach, nice and tight. It's going to be hard for you not to know which button you're pushing. Nice display layout, perfectly lined up within arm's reach, which is what I like. Steering wheel, you got all your most important functions right there within hand's reach. Never really have to take your hands off the wheel. Adjusting the steering wheel, nice telescopic steering wheel controls here, so you got your in and out, up and down. Seat, still got the manual setting, nice and great. Up and down, everything function with air. Nice clean layout. Visibility from left to right, I kind of like it, it's really nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and check the back out. Alright, so I'm going to start from the back here. I do like the fact that they got the air ventilation, not just in the middle of the sleeper compartment, but also up top for the second driver. Also has his lighting functionality, so you can control his lights from the top. Don't have to worry about me asking him to do it for him. Got your dimmer. Ooh, cozy. Cabinet, really nice design. Spacious. Nice and clean. A little bit bigger than the older ones, but that's what we want. more space. Open and close shut really tight. Really nicely done. Here you got your space for your microwave or whatever you seem, reasonable to put in there. Now, manual, of course. Anything you might want to need to know about your vehicle, you got your different manuals. Comes complete with your owner's manual. Not to mention you also got your reefer manual. Now, when I say reefer, I'm talking about your APU. So, all about your engine, everything you need to know. Any questions you might have, you'll find it right here. Placed in your truck. So, you got all your connections here. If you decide you want to put a small TV in, you can. There's also pretty good space here for a microwave or whatever you deem or you fiend or you would like to put in there. Now, down below, refrigerator, you got your straps. We do have the refrigerators that you don't need to mount in. They're strapped on, so you got your straps, everything here is straight, ready to go. Now that's about enough space for, I say, medium-sized refrigerator. Don't try to put a family-sized refrigerator in it. You got your lighting underneath. Nice lighting. Okay, now on the driver's side, or the head side, I like to call it. See if my cameraman can get in here and get a good zoom of this. All your control levels are here. Don't even have to get out of bed. Okay, you got all your lighting switches here. You got plenty of outlets for power. They added one extra here, so that's a big upgrade. So if you got multiple items, guess what? Don't have to worry about keep switching. So you got your APU controls up here. Don't have to get out of bed. And then you got your, if you got a co-driver, you got your, oh, it's already on, pretty cool. But you got your air conditioning controls back here as you're driving. So when you're driving, air conditioning control, APU when you stop. Got a little space cubby hole right here. Got vents for top and bottom. And of course, co-driver. I like the little shades they got in here. Oh. And what I also like is the fact that you got ventilation back here also for your rear window. So you got a little screen in there, just flip it up, keep your window open. Don't have to worry about bugs or anything getting in on the inside. Nice leather material, nice and soft, pretty clean. Now this bed space right here, pretty big. You got plenty of room back here, so when you put your bed mattress in, or your mattress for your bed, you should have plenty of room. Now your safety harness, in case you got some of those drivers, up and down the hills, you got your safety net back here as well. So, safety-wise, you're good to go. Now for the top bunk, just twist and pull down. Let me go ahead and mention the ladder while I'm already here, because you're gonna need the ladder to get into the top bunk. Extend the ladder, you just simply push down. Pull it all the way down to the ground. So up at top, plenty of room. Headroom, let me go ahead and get in there and see what happens. If I got enough headroom to sit up. Now I'm about 5'10", 5'10 and a half. Actually, I'm 11 feet. No, I'm just kidding. 5'10 and a half, but I got enough clearance up here. So if you're a tall guy, yeah, you'll be able to fit up here comfortably. Might have to do a little bit of ducking. Ooh, right. And you got a little spotlight back here as well. But you also got your window covers. So if you park during the daytime, light coming in, you got window covers to keep the light out. Shoes, if you got any extra shoes. But I did see the difference in the change up here is the way that they got the top of these cabinets pretty much a lot better, where you put something in, you don't have to worry about it falling out. I do like that. I like what they done to it. I think you're gonna like it too. For those who get this truck, enjoy it.
All right, folks, that's a wrap. come on over and check us out over here at Prime Inc. You want to get your CDL, come on in and see us. We got you for the free. Go to www.driveforprimeinc.com. Like, click, subscribe, ring the bell, all that right there. We got you. We're going to take care of you. Indeed.